Hi, and welcome to the Holly C Podcast, a show about expressing your brilliance with ease and flow. I'll show you how to take the woo-woo out of the clouds and apply it to real life for effortless action. This show is for world changers and future world changers, so if you know there's more to life and you're wondering what's next, this is your show. Hi, I'm Holly, your host. I'm a speaker, author, teacher of vitality and spirituality, and also a dragon spirit guide. Today's episode is one that I call a Holly Biz episode, where I give specific advice to help soul-based entrepreneurs on their journey to grow a successful, soulful business. Now, if you're not an entrepreneur, you may want to listen to this episode too, because this episode can help you get the answer to any question that you've been struggling with, that you don't know the answer to, that you're trying to figure it out. So it's not a question like, what is the 20th digit in pi? But more like one of those things where you're trying to make a decision or you're trying to figure out what's going on and you have no idea and your mind's been going over it in circles and you really, really need an answer. So for the entrepreneurs, if there's a question you have about your business, you're not sure about direction, you need clarity, think about that question right now. And if you are thinking of starting a business, you can do that as well. And if that's not on your radar right now, think of something else, another question that you've been really trying hard to figure out the answer to. I haven't done a Holly Biz episode in a while, which is kind of like a show within the show. So the show about following your entrepreneurial soul path within this show about expressing your brilliance. And it's kind of ironic I haven't done one in a while because this past week, actually yesterday, I just taught a free live webinar giving people a behind the scenes look at my Chinese reflexology business, how I grow my business online and welcome students into my online programs. Now, if you're listening to this episode before April 8th, 2019, you can still watch the recording of the webinar. It's where I share behind the scenes of my business to help healers, life coaches, speakers, and authors to grow their own business and reach thousands of people online. And you might be wondering where to go get that recording, so I'll tell you right now. Go to www.chinesefoot-reflexology.com/soul business, SOUL business, all one word. Well, it's not one word, but all together for the address for the website. And that's available until April 8th, 2019. The recording that you're about to hear is the Dragon Spirit meditation that I did during the live webinar. And it's always more what's the word I'm looking for? This is the word that's coming to mind. Electrifying. It's always more electrifying, more energy when I do these dragon spirit meditations with a live group. There's this energy and dynamic that's just different in a group dragon spirit meditation. And I'm getting a nudge from the universe to mention that I just launched the Dragon Spirit Circle. So if you're interested in participating in live group dragon spirit circles, where we go into the dragon spirit space as a group, you can find more details at chinesefoot-reflexology.com/circle or hollyc.com/circle. All right, enough with the websites. Let's get to this meditation. So think of a question that you've really been struggling with. And when you listen to this meditation, you may be quite surprised at what is revealed to you. What does your soul want to share with you? During the live webinar, I was reading some of the comments that people were writing after the meditation, and one person wrote, "Wow, this is just what I needed." Another person said, "I got the answer to my question. It was yes." So I want you to get the answer to your question. So here's the meditation. To enter the dragon spirit space, what you're going to do is we're going to take 3 what I call dragon breaths, and you're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I'm going to walk you through this. So go ahead now, just close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and just bring your awareness to your heart. And I know some people are Interesting. There's like some people are super excited. Some people are feeling really grounded. There's like a whole range of energy out there that I'm feeling and tuning into. And I'd like everybody to, the words harmonize. We're going to harmonize so that we're all kind of on the same energy plane that's quite arranged. So I'm going to walk you through this. So awareness to your heart, awareness to your energy. Note if you're feeling like super high energy or feeling super low energy, and we're going to just harmonize on the same energy wavelength. So let's begin. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out. And again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now I'm going to tune in. And the image I see is a box. It's like a wooden box, almost like a drawer, like a kitchen drawer type of box. So just ignore, like there's no handle on or anything. There's just like a wooden box. Perhaps dovetail angles, corners. And this box, it's a pretty sturdy box. And now I want you to imagine it was for like a deep drawer. So it's perhaps like a foot high, maybe about 2 feet long, 60 centimeters for metric people who use metric, 30 centimeters high, 30 centimeters wide, 60 centimeters long, or 1 foot by 1 foot by 2 feet. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out. And this box has been like a file system for you. So I want you to imagine everything you've done for your business. You've got mishmash of files, folders, desk tchotchkes in there, pens, old computer cords. There's this box and it's full and it's almost overflowing. Even like an old keyboard, all sorts of stuff in this box. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out. The box is very solid. The solidity is important because it is to tell you that you have maintained this box quite lovingly. You oil the box. You make sure that any of the nails that hold it together are always tight. You have this box very prominent in your metaphoric place of business. It's all these things you've gathered over the years. And you've reached a point where your mind has kind of been looking at it and spend time rifling through the box. But you don't actually give away anything in the box or throw it out. You keep a lot of stuff in the box. Many of you are nodding your heads, going, yes, I have this box full of stuff. And it's not just physical stuff. It's mental stuff too. You are all the things that you have read or learned, all your successes, all your failures, all your self-judgments, all your criticism, they are also in the box. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out. So what we're going to do is give you another box, an empty box. Now, some of you want to take stuff from the old box, put it in a new box. Resist that impulse. Keep the box empty. I want you to imagine yourself taking the question you have. Maybe it's connecting with your audience, learning more about them. Maybe it's a question that you've had about your business that you've been mulling over. And I want you to put it in the box. However you want to imagine it, you write it down on a piece of paper, you put it in the empty box, okay? Not the everything but the kitchen sink box. And write it down now, or imagine the energy of that question in the box. Breathe in through your nose. And breathe out. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your neck, your jaw, your eyes, your eyeballs. Allowing your chest to expand, feeling your heart. Not literally, but just feeling the energy surrounding your heart. And then expand that energy to encompass the box, the empty one, and this question that you have. Now focus in on the question, focus in on the energy, and just allow yourself to be in the question. And I will do the same right now. And ask the question in a way that you can get like a yes or no answer. So phrase it not just like, who is my audience, but is my audience XYZ? Or instead of what should I do next, should I do this XYZ thing that I've been thinking of next? Or, will I grow my business to this level by the end of this year? Or is this the project that I should be focused on now? Breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Feeling the energy from your heart surrounding that box, surrounding that question. Now I'm going to ask you to translate that energy now. What is the answer? Yes or no? A word will come to mind. Then your mind will try to dissect it, come back to the other answer. That's binary. There's only two options. Maybe, you could have maybe. And if there was no maybe, which is the way you're leaning? Yes or no? And that is the answer to your question. Don't let your mind, roll over it and go over it over and over again or try to talk you out of it. That's the answer. There's no right or wrong. That's where the mind has its fallacy in thinking that if you pick the wrong one, it's going to lead to disaster. All roads lead to where you are heading. The only thing that stops you is that you stop at these stop points and you spend too much time deciding where to walk next. When you decide, that's it. You continue on your path. Very, very simple. And on that note, we will exit the dragon spirit space. But know that the space is always available to you. You always have this connection. You always have this superpower. It's just a matter of quieting the mind, clearing all the excess thought so that you can hear the wisdom from your heart and soul. So let's exit the dragon spirit space now. Awareness of your hand on your heart, and we'll do 3 dragon breaths again. Breathe in through your nose. And breathe out. If you feel like letting a sigh or sound, go ahead. And again, in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And again, in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Hey guys, welcome back from the meditation. We're back in the podcast now. I want to thank you so much for listening to today's episode. You can find all the episodes on my website at www.hollyc.com. And on that note, I hope you got a very illuminating answer to your question, and I look forward to reconnecting with you again. Bye for now.